Hi everyone, Kim here with Sunshine Creations and Crafts, and I thought I'd do a quick tutorial on how I've started doing my envelope mini album. Now, I had found these on the clearance rack at Michael's, and they're beautiful colors. These are the cardstock or cards, and they're 5x7, and then it came with the envelopes. And you know, my first thought was, ooh, I'm going to try to do one of those envelope minis with it. So I mentioned in the video I just uploaded that I've been so crazy busy this summer that this has taken me like a week to do. I'm still not finished. So I'm going to do a tutorial on how I put it together. It's a real quick one, and then once I'm all finished with the embellishments, I will show you what I did. So I started out just by taking 2 of the envelopes that came with the cards, and I just cut. I used my paper cutter, but I've already kind of put that aside. My little pen there is rolling, and it really doesn't matter if you cut it straight or not. I cut it about right there, and just went as straight as I can, all the way across like this. And then I had this piece here that I did the same thing with. Now I used 6 envelopes for this mini, but I'm only going to show you how to do these 2. Okay, then I used, I believe this is 1/4" score tape, and I went right inside like so. Peeled that off. Took this envelope and got it as even as I could. I mean, it's actually very important that you get it even. So I kind of set it up like this. And then just gave it a little push. So that's the pages of the mini. Now I also went with my paper cutter and I cut in, okay, I'm going to have to pull the paper cutter out for mine, about 1/8 of an inch on each page. Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, so 1/8 of an inch, and on this one as well. And then that's going to give me my pockets, like so. Alright, so let's put this away, and then I'm just going to go through briefly what I've done so far. Clean up my mess. Alright, so I cut a strip, and the strip is going to be the binding. I'm just taking a quick, that's maybe 1/2 inch. Scored it down, oh, that's 1 inch. Scored it down the middle. And I haven't glued it yet, or score taped it yet, because I'm not done putting the whole thing together. The envelopes are actually just a tiny bit bigger than the actual card. So when you're cutting the paper for this, you want to cut it at maybe 5 1/8 by 7 1/8, just so that you cover your entire envelope. Alright, so here's how I did it. This is the pocket that I cut. And then this goes inside, and this has got a ton of places to journal and to put a photo. And for this one here, I just made it eclectic. I started pulling paper out that I thought was pretty, that sort of coordinated, different name brands. You know, like I said, it kind of coordinates, it kind of doesn't. So that's, you know, journaling, that's one page. Then you come to the other one. You have the green cardstock, which goes here. Like I said, your little polka dots here and there. A couple flowers. Slide that back in. And then this page here, there's the card. I'm going to be putting some more paper on these as well. That slides out like so. And then this one here. Now here's the part where I'm actually going to show you how I did it. So I'm going to put these two things aside because I've already chosen the paper that I've wanted. And I grab my glue. Okay, just take note when I have to go back on my word here. When you're cutting the paper for the envelope, you actually want to cut it 5.5 because you want to score it about 1/2 inch so that this part slides down in your pocket. You're going to put a little bit of glue on it. I'll show you that in a minute. So that you don't have like an open, I just call it rough edge. And this kind of finishes it off. You see how that is? Okay, so let's go ahead and put these together. Just a tiny bit of glue on the flap. And then I actually put glue on here instead of the paper because if I had cut the paper too big and I put the glue on these edges, and I'm going to have glue here and I'll be cutting off the glued edge. Gosh, did that make any sense at all? Okay, so slide that in like so. And then you have your page. Bring that down a little. Now some of them, for some reason, I guess I didn't get them in my paper cutter straight. They have a little bit of a gap here. So, but that's okay because I'm going to be putting, punch borders and things like that. So, all right, that's the card. Now I've got this one. Now notice I have the score piece. One's on the right side and then one's on the left side. So that was it there. Slide that in the pocket. I do not remember where I saw this concept. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I forget to bookmark them or, make notes as to who did it. So I really need to get better about that. So you guys can also see those tutorials as well. Okay, now notice you have this here, which you don't even need. So you're going to go ahead and just glue it here. Don't glue it here because then you can't slide your card in. Right? Alright, and then this is the card that's going to be sliding in that pocket. I use lots of fun paper. Just mixing and matching, and just have had a wonderful time putting this thing together. It's going to even be more fun once I start putting on the embellishments. And I do like this concept. I think it gives the recipient a lot of space to put pictures. So it's, a full photo. I'm just a little bit longer there, which is fine. I'll turn that off. Not too much glue, not necessary. And this here. Both chevron. Gotta love it. Alright, so let's flip it over. Trim off the edges. And you can use, if you're more comfortable with an X-Acto knife or even putting it back inside your paper cutter, you can do that. But I'm okay with what I'm doing here. One more edge. Alright, let's bring the little album back in. And this slides right into there. And then you have this. Now I have another page to do, but I think you guys, get the concept. I have this page here and then the back side. I'll put something plain and then I will put the score tape there and we'll close it up. So I think what looks neat is how this pops up here. See, that kind of just, I don't know, it makes it different, and you know, kind of finishes the edges per se. And then I got this one that we just did, like so. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know. I'm sure you can do this with any size envelope too. I mean, you don't have to, even like a, I think they are 9, the longer one's a 9x4, I think they are. That would be fine. I don't have any handy here, so. Anyway, so that's it. That's the beginning. That's how I started it, how I'm putting it together. So I'll finish it up, put up on the embellishments, and get a video up to show you how it turned out. All right, thanks all for watching.